Good morning, everyone. Welcome to my channel. I found another false prophecy Watchtower is teaching. They're taking something that is in the Bible and apply it to another time and place. And when the person who made the prophecy his predictions is much later than what Watchtower think what this prophet was saying. So I'm going to play this talk and we'll take it from there.
And we present to you the example of Enoch. And in Genesis 5 and verse 24, it tells us that Enoch kept walking with the true God. He really was a very special man because from faithful Abel all the way to Noah, there's only one person mentioned in about 1,000-year span of human history that walked with God, and that was Enoch. Footnote to one of these verses, verse number 22, says that Enoch was pleasing to God. If your name came up in God's presence, wouldn't you want to be considered pleasing to God? So what made Enoch so special and pleasing to God? Well, if we turn to the book of Jude, you might hold your finger at Genesis 5, but turn to Jude and we'll look at verses 14 and 15. A little more information about him is presented to us way back in this chapter of the Bible. And verse number 14 says, "Yes, the seventh one in line from Adam, Enoch, prophesied also regarding them when he said." Now this means that what we're going to read next is an actual prophecy that Enoch uttered. And apparently in his day, Enoch was foretelling the flood that was going to take place several generations away in the days of Noah. And this is what he said in prophecy. "Look, Jehovah came with his holy angels, or holy myriads, to execute judgment against all, and to convict all the ungodly concerning all their ungodly deeds that they did in an ungodly way, and concerning all the shocking things that ungodly sinners spoke against him." Now, isn't this interesting? Enoch put the people of his day on notice. They would have to pay a price for their ungodly conduct and for the ungodly things that they spoke. There was a day of reckoning in the future, and that was the flood of Noah's day. And do we pick up anything here in the way of a lesson? Are you aware of a day of accountability in the future? The end of...
Okay, first of all, there's two things in book of Jude 14 and here it is, people. "Look, Jehovah came with his holy minions." Okay, one, this is a lie. Because, and I'm going to prove that to you in just a couple of minutes. This prophecy Enoch was prophesying was not for Noah's day. It was for the future, in our future, in front of us. This passage of Enoch was not talking about Noah's time for the wicked. Because think about it for a second. What did God do to destroy the wicked? He opened up the floodgates in the heavens and the earth. And he flooded the earth. And that's how he killed the wicked, left Noah and his family floating in the ark. Now, if the book of Genesis is correct, for Jehovah's Witnesses Bible, why didn't it say Jehovah brought his minions down to destroy the wicked? Instead, he used the flood. Think about it. He didn't use angels to execute judgment on those people in Noah's time. They all drowned by the flood. Now, let's look at this passage. It says, look, Jehovah. Okay, if you take any Greek Bible and you look at, you see right here, the way it's spelled, and you take any other passage, like John chapter 20, verse 29, and this is where Thomas say, Lord and my God, when he didn't, unless he saw the holes in his Christ's hands and the hole on the side, he would not believe that Christ was risen from the grave. Look at this right here, the way it's spelled in Greek. It's the same identical word and letters in Greek. This passage is talking about Jesus is going to come with his holy minions, his angels, to execute wicked all over the world. Not God, and not their false god Jehovah. So, Watchtower, you tell everybody that you know the Bible. You, the only one, can interpret the Bible. Well, this proves that Christ did not take his angels and destroyed the wicked in Noah's time. That was the flood. So this prophecy has not been fulfilled in our time yet. It's a future prophecy is going to happen. So this don't show you that Watchtower, the seven who called themselves the faithful slave, can't interpret the Bible. Wouldn't that make them the evil slave? And would make them ordinary men that do not know anything about the Bible? Because remember, all this is supposed to be spiritual food from the seven men, the governing body, and they can't even get it accurate. My gosh, Jehovah's Witnesses, you need to wake up. Anyone that joins this religion and not seeing the truth in our videos, you're blind. Because the flood is what destroyed the evil in those days, not your false god Jehovah. And Christ never came with his angels and destroyed the wicked. Another false prophecy. Well, y'all take it easy and have a nice day.